Hi guys, I wanted to make this video especially for my Indian viewers because I had a very negative experience with Amazon.in and in particular this publisher called Atlantic Publishers. So I just received this deck, which is the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray, and the publishers, like I mentioned, is Atlantic Publishers. Now I had ordered two decks together, Sacred Traveler Oracle cards and this one. So let me show you my bill. Now what they did was they cancelled my order for this one. They said that it's been out of stock, but when I went to the website and checked, I noticed that the same card deck was available from the same seller, Atlantic Publishers, at a beefed up price. In fact, the price was twice of what they had sold it to me for. Just because they wanted to earn that extra buck, they had cancelled this one for me. And the other one that I received from them is a complete fake. Why do I know this? Because I have seen a lot of unboxing videos for this deck, and I know for sure that this deck is supposed to have golden gilding, golden edging on the side, and it's missing. Now previously I had ordered 6 decks at once from Atlantic Publishers, and out of which I seriously doubted that one was fake because the quality was really bad. No international publisher will ever deliver something of that poor quality, and that deck was Soul's Journey from James Van Pra. You can watch my review. I have talked about the poor quality of material received, poor quality of gilding. It's just rough, it's bad, and I know for a fact, having been in this field for so long, I know for a fact that no international publisher will okay that kind of a product. It simply means that Atlantic Publishers, since they are based out of Daryaganj in Delhi, which is the area which deals with a lot of this fake publishing and fraudulent work, especially in the publishing department, books department, what they're doing is taking your orders, and mind you, they take good 20-25 days to process your order and deliver it to you. Okay, so what they're doing is they take your order, they take your money, and then they publish this fake products. Look at the quality. I mean, just from the look of it, feel of it, I can tell you this is a cheap material, this is cheap quality, plus the fact that there is no gilding just puts a stamp on it. So these people are doing fraudulent stuff. Atlantic Publishers are not to be trusted. What they do is that they take your order, they charge you according to the international pricing, which is applicable in India since none of the decks are actually created here. They are imported. And then what they do is that they publish it in a very cheap way. These are cheap copies of the original deck, and then they deliver that bad, poor product to you. So never order from Atlantic Publishers on Amazon again. Then, as my viewers would know, this month itself I have ordered like 10 new Lenormand Oracle tarot decks from different publishers on Amazon.in. This was my experience with Atlantic Publishers. They deliver fake stuff. I know it for a fact, and now you know it too. Then there are 2 other sellers with whom I've had really terrible experiences. First is Sastashopping. So this seller, what they do is they give you a reduced price for example, if a card deck is being sold for 1600 rupees or 2000 rupees, they will show you the reduced price. They will promise to give it for 380 rupees or 500 rupees, and there is no cash on delivery system, so you pay through your credit card or debit card, and then that product is never delivered to you. They simply refuse to deliver it, and even after you hound them, you get after them for the refund, what they do is they will initiate the refund only after that whole timeline is passed. And that is not just something they do with tarot and oracle cards. They also do the same thing with books, regular everyday books which are easily available in India. They refuse to deliver even that. So I have no idea why they do something like this. I believe what they could be doing is the fake debit card slash credit card copying scheme that is out there. I highly doubt Sastashopping is into that. So when you put in your credit card or debit card details, there are people out there who are involved in this fraud work where they copy it, they create a duplicate copy, and then they just go out there and just conduct fraudulent work, and they just basically steal all your money and use it for really bad purposes. So be careful of that. Sastashopping is doing some illegal activities, I'm very sure of that. Then the third seller I had a negative experience with was Bookswagon. So with Bookswagon, what happens is that they don't use the Amazon delivery system, they use a third-party delivery system, which is Blue Dart, and that is okay. But they don't ship your stuff unless the last date has been passed. So for example, if something is to be delivered to you between today and let's say 5 days from now, they won't deliver it, they won't even update on the system what is the status till the very last day. Even then you have to hound them, you have to get after them, you have to contact the customer care, and then only will they ship it. So my shipment was supposed to be delivered from Delhi, and I live in Lucknow, which is not very far away. It should take maximum 2 days to deliver it, but they don't update it, they don't tell you where your shipment is, and only one night before receiving the shipment did I receive a message from Blue Dart that they have received the courier tonight, and then they will be shipping it and delivering it to you tomorrow. So it's not Blue Dart's fault, it's not the fault of the third party seller, it is basically the distributor, not the third party seller. It is the fault of the seller, which in this case is Bookswagon. So I really wanted to make this video because I want you to be aware of what's going on and how Amazon.in is actually a part of this fraudulent scheme that is going on. So never trust three sellers: Atlantic Publishers, Sastashopping and Bookswagon. Keep in mind that they don't just sell tarot and oracle decks, they also sell books and other stationery products. So whatever you're buying, please make sure that you're avoiding these three because they are involved in such fraudulent activities. And I will be sharing a link to this video on Amazon.in seller feedback part. And I will also be sending a copy of this video and a link to this video to Kyle Gray, who is the creator of this deck, and Hay House Publishing, so that they know what's going on and how their work is being used for fraudulent purposes. And all this online fraud that goes on, it needs to be checked, it needs to be corrected. And Amazon.in needs to know how their publishers, these sellers on them using their platform are actually behaving and what they're doing. So this right here is a fraud deck and I'm going to return it. And I'm also going to leave this feedback for this seller and let people know what they're actually doing. This material is so cheap, I can't even. I mean, there is no way Hay House said okay to publishing something like this. It's just horrible. So this was my experience with Amazon.in, particularly three sellers: Atlantic Publishers, Sastashopping and Bookswagon. Never trust them, never buy from them.